Hello Cancers, and welcome back to my channel. This is Awaken Healings with Jess. This is going to be your general reading for the mid-month check-in for June. So this will be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, okay? Again, it's general, so just take what resonates with you and leave what does not. Don't try and force any storylines into what's going on with you. But you'll know what's meant for you. So before I get started, I'd just like to ask you to join me in creating sacred space so we can go ahead and connect energetically. Let's just open our hearts and minds and see what comes through, okay? Here we go. Okay, great. Thank you. Let me just clear this real quick. All right, so I'm going to do a 3-card spread using the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck per usual. And as I'm shuffling, let's just talk about what's going on astrologically in the month of June. So on the 17th, we have a full moon in Sagittarius, and that's all about expansion, personal growth, personal up-leveling. Jupiter will be returning home in Capricorn real soon. He's also all about expansion. So it's no wonder that many of us are ending these cycles and starting the new ones, because we had to end things that no longer served us, so that way we can grow and expand and up level and become the people that we're meant to become, right? So the more we resist these changes, the harder time we're going to have going through this transition. And we run the risk of potentially having to repeat karmic cycles, or karmic lessons, I mean. And that's something we don't want to do. So the idea is to think about what just ended. Think about what happened in the last 10 years of your lives. And you're definitely not the same person that you were. You're not meant to be. And you're definitely stronger, older, wiser, and better for the lessons that you went through karmically. And it's all about, how you want to be a better, stronger, more improved version of yourself for this next cycle, right? So that's what's going on here. Okay, Cancer. So, sovereignty. It's coming in reverse for you all. This is the Queen of the Moon in this particular deck. This is about you not being fully grounded or centered in your power source. I feel like some of you, whatever you just ended, the cycles you just ended and the things that you just went through, I feel like it has you feeling powerless, maybe doubtful, maybe fearful. I feel like you've maybe have given your power away. Maybe you're trying to prevent a situation from ending, and you were trying to prevent it out of fear and out of love for that person, that maybe you gave yourself away. You gave that power away, and I think right now you're struggling to regain that back, to get grounded and centered and understand and accept the changes that have happened, and to understand the meaning of the changes, okay? But when she comes in, this is a card telling you, step back into your power. Okay, get in alignment with who you are and what you want in this new cycle. Because up next is you have the Fear card. Yeah, and just kind of like what I was saying, this goes right in line. There's a lot of fear and doubt in this process. There's a lot of fear and doubt in what happened, but know that it is in divine timing. So you have purity up next, right? So I think this is more about purity of heart, purity of mind, purity of spirit. And I think if you're able to tap into your intuition and, step into the purity of your relationship with Source and your guardian angels, you're going to receive the messages that you need to receive in order to move forward and up level. Cancers, you all are very intuitive beings, and you have a really good sense of what's right for you, what's wrong for you, and when something just is not in alignment with you. So this is about purifying your energy, both for yourself and within your immediate surroundings. So with your homes, you'll be doing a sage ceremony to clear out any toxic or stagnant energy. Yeah, do that, because I think it's going to help you feel better going forward. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Mystic Dreamer Tarot. Sorry, these are new cards for me. I've been working with them behind the scenes and I really like the energy with them. So I wanted to bring them forward to you all. So what I'm going to do is doing something different. I'm doing the Celtic cross spread. So it's going to take me a minute to shuffle these and get the cards that we need. So we do require 10 for this particular spread. Normally, the moon. First up, this is you guys. Normally I do a 5-card spread, and I've been using the Osho Zen Tarot deck, which I really love. It has a really cool way of conveying messages from the divine, and just talking about your spiritual up-leveling and healing. Okay, interesting. So we need several more. So in the month of June, since we're in the middle of the month, we have, like I said, we have the full moon on the 17th. Sorry. Gosh, these cards, they keep flying all over the place. I'm trying to square my chair a little bit and prevent them from falling on the floor. So the full moon in Sagittarius is all about expansion, expanding yourselves, expanding your hearts and minds, and moving forward in your new cycle. We have the solstice happening, the summer solstice happening on the 21st of June. On that same day, we enter your season, Cancer season. So that's going to be really exciting for you all. And I think you're really going to resonate within that energy. This is going to be a good time period for you, Cancer. So don't fret, have no fear. All is good, all is in divine timing, all in divine order. It's happening exactly as it needs to happen. July 2nd is the solar eclipse, which many of us in the collective are getting excited about. It's going to bring big energy, and anything that we're trying to manifest, anything that we're working on, the energy between the solstice and the solar eclipse, it's going to be huge. It's going to be really, really good. So right now, use the month of June to just focus on you. In fact, that's the only thing that we need to be focusing on right now, is just ourselves and getting clear and getting into alignment energetically with what we are trying to manifest and what we've been trying to manifest since January. Also, June is the middle of the calendar year. This is a perfect time to really check in with where you are on your timelines. Are you happy with the progress you've made so far? Have you veered off course? Ooh, I can't take these. This one wanted to pop. Are you happy with, your progress? Did you veer off course? If so, why? What happened? And what can you do to bring you back? So these are the things that you should be kind of just thinking about within the next couple of weeks, so that way you can really set clear intentions between now and the solar eclipse on the 2nd. You want to make sure that you're going to be calling in exactly what you want. Nothing, you don't want it to come in, mucked up, for lack of a better term. All right, so I have your Celtic spread set up. Bottom of the deck, let's take a look. The Lovers, reversed. So when this comes in reversed, this can mean a couple of things. This can mean that you're out of union with your soulmate or twin, that you've experienced a breakup recently. For those of you who are not in a relationship and are single, this can mean, or maybe you are in relationships, but this can also mean that you are going within yourself, that this is all about your spiritual up-leveling, that you're working on your spiritual alignment, that you are conducting self-assessments and self-analysis about where you're going next in life, what you want out of it, and you're seeking a higher meaning for yourself, and you're redefining yourself spiritually. So I feel like really this is the energy for you all. It can mean breakups, but I'm getting the sense strongly this is about you aligning spiritually within yourself. Okay, so that's bottom of the deck. That's the overall energy for your reading, is spiritual alignment, which makes sense because, like I said, center of the reading, you got the moon. This is the 18 card. 18 reduces to 9s, and 9s are about completions. You're getting close to completing a cycle. When the moon comes in, this is about you tapping into your intuition. Really tapping into your intuition and just seeing beyond the fog of illusion and pushing away fears that aren't even there. You know, some of that's self-generated. But this is about following your intuition to lead you down the path that's right for you. Crossing that is the Three of Pentacles reversed. Okay? Whoops. Three of Pentacles reversed. When this is upright, this is about you collaborating and cooperating with team members and doing this jointly, you know, joint effort. But when this is reversed, this is about you going it alone. This is about you working on yourself. I feel like it's personal work. So you're not really seeking guidance and advice from coworkers or colleagues or friends. You know, you're internalizing this work, but it is a project. I think you're viewing yourself as a project. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Sorry, not bottom of the deck, but this is the foundation for the reading. This is the Three of Wands. And this is about introspection. When it's upright, this is about you waiting for your ships to come in. This is about you looking into the future for future opportunities, what's coming in down the road. Because it's reversed, I'm feeling that this is more about you. Your future opportunities. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to align yourself with? What path is right for you? This is a lot of self-assessment, Cancers. A lot. But yeah, this is about you thinking about the future, but you know, this is how it's going to fit into your new cycle and getting clear and getting comfortable with the new energy of this new phase that you're starting. Okay? So you have the Ace of Swords reversed. Sword energy is about messages, communication, ideas, clarity. Because it's reversed, you may not be seeing things clearly right now. There may be a lot of fogginess, a lot of illusion from this moon energy. That's you. That's center of the deck. Or center of the reading, I'm sorry. So I think this is about you trying to see situations clearly or to get a good handle on what exactly is going on and what is the nexus or the crux of that issue or situation. This could be delayed communications. Maybe you're waiting on a message to come through. Maybe you're in denial of the message that you received and you're just like, I don't want to hear it. That's not going to work for me. So there's a couple of things that are going on with this reversed sword. Swords, Ace of Swords is about new ideas. So maybe you have new ideas about how you want to move forward in your life. Maybe a new business deal, business venture, maybe a new storyline that that you want to express yourself as, you know? Shedding the storylines of the past that you used to tell yourself are no longer working. So this can mean a lot of things. I feel like this is all about you redefining yourself, getting into redefining what you are. What is your truth? What does that mean? What is the definition of you? Yeah, that's exactly what I think it is, because, you know, up next, interestingly enough, is you have the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. This is coming up in the near future, so yeah. Keep doing what you're doing, Cancers. Keep working on yourselves, healing yourselves, aligning yourselves, keeping your energy in line with spirit, because your Nine of Cups is here for you. It's coming in, and you're going to get everything you want. You just have to trust the process, and you have to believe that it's going to come in for your highest good, and, you know, not try and manipulate anything with fear-based attachments, hopes, anxiety, trying to control the outcome. Don't do that, because you're going to mess up what's going to crystallize for you. Crowning is the Seven of Swords reversed. Normally, Seven of Swords is all about secrets and betrayal and getting away with something. But the reversal, is about you secretly working on you. You know, it's strategic planning. That's what it is. You're strategically planning your next move or moves. It could be moving jobs. It could be changing your career altogether. It could be moving out of a relationship. It could be moving residences. It's just strategic planning for yourself that you're not broadcasting publicly. Okay? That's what that is. Your strength is a little bit low. Your energy is low. This is a lot of work that you're doing, and you've been through a lot, which isn't surprising because your theme cards, you had the Sovereignty card reversed. And we talked about you being out of your power source, your power center. Okay? And that there's a lot of fear-based energy surrounding that. So, Cancers, self-love is required at this time. Belief that all this is in divine timing, that this is happening for your highest good. Don't doubt the process, okay? Because there's so many great things coming in for you in the near future. Queen of Wands reversed. There's some Leo energy here. The Leo card is here. This is your environment, Queen of Wands. So fire energy. It's reversed, so I feel like you're not embracing the inspiration that's here for you. Perhaps some of you are dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Sorry, kind of a brain delay. You could be dealing with that. But I really don't get the sense, like I said, I don't really get the sense that this is like a relationship reading. This really is coming in for you. This is about you navigating through this time period, this period of getting in line with yourself, figuring out your next move, strategic planning. And when she comes in reverse, this is about you trying to get into alignment with that fire energy, creative inspiration, motivation, taking inspired action, and also aligning yourself spiritually, because wand energy deals with spirituality. And I do get the sense that Cancers, you are really going through it right now. And you're feeling conflicted. You know, I think you're struggling within yourselves. I really do. I think because of what's going on with you energetically, that you're feeling off balance and off kilter and out of sorts, that maybe you're finding that you're arguing and fighting more with friends, family, and lovers more than you normally would. And maybe these arguments are something just small and minor, but in your mind it's like, because you're so stressed out, it's like, oh my God, I'm lashing out. So be careful, pick your battles wisely. It's not always about being right. And you don't have to convince others that what you're doing for you is for you. It doesn't matter what other people think. I get the sense that regardless of what you're going through, I think it's a big enough change that people are noticing, and it's causing friction between you and your relationships on all levels. And I feel like you're trying to defend yourself and to defend your choice to move forward in a new way, that you're wearing yourself out by fighting, and you know your strength is down, your strength is low, you're tired. You know, you don't need to fight every single battle. You just need to know when you need to pick up your sword and walk away with grace and say, you know what, I'll see you on the flip side. This is what I'm doing. You know, take care of you. I'll see you when I see you. Check in from time to time. But I'm doing me. And maybe, you know, when the conditions are better and your energy has settled, and maybe whomever you're in conflict with, their energy has settled, you can come back into union, whether that's friendships, business relationships, or romance, right? Yeah. So crowning, or not crowning, but your outcome is the High Priestess reversed. Your intuition is off. I think you're doubting what's happening, and I think you're not, I think because you're so stuck in your mind, you know, with all that's going on, that you're not hearing the downloads that you need to receive right now, Cancers. So this is a card letting you know to get still, get grounded, take advantage of the great weather that we have, and go outside. I think earth energy will do you all really well. Head out to the beach, soak up some rays, go for a hike, you know, get into the woods or something, walk around, check out nature. But yeah, you got to do something to fix this energy, because you're definitely out of sorts, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the anxiety. I'm feeling the wateriness. You know, nothing is quite firm, and it's throwing you off. But this is short-lived. You know, harness the energies of the solstice and the solar eclipse. Use these next 2 weeks to really focus on you and do the work, because the rewards are beneficial. Absolutely. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to check in with the Pure Love Oracle. I'm just going to pull some cards for the masculines and feminines and just sort of see what's coming out there for the love reading. Okay. All right, let's see what we get. Okay, so masculine would like to share to his feminine. I wish you could be here right now. Whoops. And I think of you as my best friend. Yeah, that's very sweet. I love it. And feminine would like to share to her masculine. I think of you often and look for signs of our love around you. Yeah. So my sense is that this is separation. I'm getting the sense that this is separation by geography. I get the sense that someone is away for work, maybe long term, maybe like military, like a deployment, or someone who just has a job that requires them to do a lot of traveling, and they're just distantly not together. You know, there is that physical separation due to geography, due to distance. I also get the sense that maybe, I get the sense that because this physical separation has happened, that the relationship is not together. I think there was a conversation that happened that said, you know what, I love you, but this is not going to be conducive or supportive to us as a couple. I get the sense that there was that conversation that happened, but the love and the connection emotionally is still there, right? So I feel like at the end of this deployment, or the end of this business trip, this long-term business trip, that you guys will find a way to be together again. It's just the energy I'm getting. There's a lot of love here. It's very sweet, very pure, very warm. Oh my God, like very warm energy. It's very nice. Only time will tell. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how often you all communicate, if there's emails or, you know, text messages or phone calls. If there's a time difference, you know, I think that's coming into to play here. But I do think that this will work out the moment they're able to come back. So yeah, that was very, very nice. I'm going to pull from the Journey of Love Oracle. This is a new set of cards that I just started using recently. And it's just a cool way to gain clarity on the messages that are coming through with the Pure Love Oracles. So, masculine is sweet soul rising. Yeah. You know, he's missing his beloved, and I feel like whatever happened before the trip or before the deployment or before that separation, because there is a separation physically, emotionally, I don't think the separation is there. So that's why it's a little fuzzy. But there is some sort of separation. It gave him a chance. This time away from his feminine has given him a chance to really tap in with his soul, tap in with his spirit. And I think he's doing the work of... Sorry about that, Cancers. Phone call came through when I was recording, your message. I forgot to put the do not disturb function on. So what I was saying was, I feel like your masculine is definitely doing the work on himself, and he's trying to assess where he wants to go and what he wants to do with this new cycle. And I think this new cycle will likely include you in it. I think he's trying to figure out how he wants to show up for you, how he can be a better person for you, and how he can support your needs, and vice versa, how he would like to be supported and loved himself. I do get the sense that he is in a state of transition, and it could be with his career, it could be with how that's going to look and what he wants. Maybe it's something that's going to be a little bit more grounding, where he's going to be a little bit more stable and settled, maybe less road time. He may be considering changing the dynamics of your relationship, maybe a little bit more committed, a little bit more serious, maybe thinking long term in that regard. That's kind of what I'm getting with this card. This is the Sweet Soul Rising. So he's definitely doing, the work, and he's really thinking about his future and what that is going to look like and mean for him. For you, you have the Shifting Universes card. Yeah, and I think you're doing the same thing, feminines. You're definitely, starting your new cycle. You've made, completions with your past. You've learned your karmic lessons, and this is about you settling into the new. And because of this physical separation, you definitely know that you miss your masculine. You definitely know that you want this person in your new life, in your new cycle. It's just all about how you're going to integrate them into your life and into your timelines. So I don't know how long this separation is, if it's work related or, on orders or whatever, but you can't put your life on pause. You have to keep going forward with your plans and with your intentions, feminine. And your masculine his timelines will interweave with yours. You just have to trust the process. But you have to continue living your life, going forward with your hopes, goals, and dreams, and setting up the environment to welcome in love, to welcome in your masculine, right? You just can't force it and you can't control it. But it's working with the energy to create the situation that's ideal and conducive for you, okay? So yeah, that was interesting. Okay. I'm going to pull from the Archangel's Oracle. And this is how we're going to go ahead and end the reading. We'll see what comes through. But as I'm shuffling, I just want to say thank you to all my current subscribers. I really appreciate your support and love to the channel. It means so much to me. It really does. All of your likes, please continue to like, share, and subscribe to my videos, because that helps keep the channel alive here. Okay, so I really appreciate all that. Excuse me, one card just... one card just flew out and then under my chair. But yeah, welcome new viewers. You are divinely guided here. This is no accident that you found my channel. So welcome. Welcome all cross watchers. Always lovely to have you here tuning in. Again, also feel free to share, like, and subscribe to these videos as well. Be sure that you click the bell because that lets you know when I release new content. I haven't been releasing as much. I've just been focusing on the monthlies and the mid-month check-ins. My schedule has been a bit chaotic, so I haven't been able to do like the weeklies and stuff. But still doing some great content for you all. All right, so without further ado, let's check in with the archangels. First one is Archangel Ariel. She's bringing you a message of prosperity. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Yeah, I like that. You're taken care of, Cancer. Everything's good. Bills are paid, food's on the table, gas is in the car. You know, you're going to work, you're receiving a steady paycheck. It's all good. Just now, tap into your spiritual alignment and tap into your intuition because it's off a little bit. So this card of prosperity is letting you know all is well with you. Just trust yourselves, trust your gut. Compassion, this is a message from Archangel Zadkiel. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Yeah. So flow with the changes. Allow these changes to happen. Allow the up-leveling to happen. Allow the spiritual growth to happen. Because it's all in divine timing. It's all in divine order. Creative writing. This is a message from Archangel Gabriel. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. This is a great way to seek clarity of mind. So if you feel like your thoughts or emotions are just confused and clouded, and I think you are because center of the reading was the Moon card, right? This is all about illusions. This is all about fear. It's also the card of intuition. It's telling you, trust your intuition. But because there may be so much going up here that's clouding your judgment, write it down. Write it down. Journal about it. And get clear. Write the issue. State what it is, what's bothering you, how can you fix it? Or maybe do a pros and cons about whatever it is that's clouding your judgment. But you're definitely thinking about yourselves. You're definitely doing... Let's move these out so I can see your Celtic cross. You're definitely doing a lot of self-assessment work, a lot of spiritual alignment work. Absolutely. That's evident. So continue doing what you're doing and harness the energy of the next 2 weeks for the solstice and the solar eclipse, and you won't be disappointed, Cancers. Okay, that's all I have for you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for viewing. Please be sure to share. Please be sure to share, like, and subscribe to this channel and to this video. And I'll see you next time for the month of July for the solar eclipse. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.